Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? Happy New Year. My name is Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater. And apparently, oh my God, things are in trouble over there at Disney Plus. There's so much that's happening. There's terrible things that are going on. People are unsubscribing now that Mandalorian is over. But of course, they're going to come back next year when they want to know more about Baby Yoda. But this is the story that's going around. A couple days ago, it popped up. People have been running with it. They've been really running with it because a couple people on Twitter were like, I am canceling Disney Plus now that Mandalorian is over. It's kind of a non-issue, but I still want to talk about it and give my take on it and provide perhaps some clarity as to perhaps why this is not something really worth worrying about. So it says the finale of The Mandalorian's first season results in some subscribers canceling their subscription until the second season arrives. Hey, you know what? Here's the thing, though. Clone Wars Season 7 is February, so they'll be back. They'll be back. All right. Now that The Mandalorian is over, people are canceling Disney Plus. This was also, by the way, this was going to be a thing. People were going to cancel Disney Plus after the first 2 months. I was tempted to do it too, but my kids really like it. The hit spinoff is the first live-action Star Wars series to arrive on television, and it's hard to imagine things have gotten much better for Disney, or having gone much better. Of course, a great percentage of Mandalorian's success can likely be attributed to several main factors. For starters, the series was created and written by blockbuster filmmaker Jon Favreau, who did his part to ensure that the engaging cinematic qualities synonymous to Star Wars are alive and well in The Mandalorian. Yeah, there was a freaking loth cat that popped up, man. There was a loth cat. Never mind that finale and that big event at the end. That was dope. But again, it's not just Jon Favreau. I think you should also give a lot of credit to Dave Filoni for the world building that he brought to Clone Wars and he brought to Rebels and he's bringing to Star Wars Resistance. That really does tell what Star Wars is in a modern sense, so to speak. And he learned at the hands of George Lucas himself. And that's why people like it. Favreau was able to visualize it. Filoni was the one who I think birthed a lot of the concepts that were ultimately brought into The Mandalorian. It's another reason why I absolutely love that show, especially because I'm a huge fan of Clone Wars and Rebels. Now, the series found instant acclaim with its characters, particularly the Baby Yoda, officially known as the child, whatever, it's Baby Yoda, man. The character's presence has caused quite the stir among fans, leading to endless debate and memes online. I love the memes. Love me the memes, dude. Baby Yoda is love. Baby Yoda is life. Put that in the comment section if you made it this far. The Mandalorian's timeline, which takes place 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi. Okay, we know all this. This is backstory here. So anyway, comicbook.com, so you got to take that with a grain of salt, has reported that while Disney Plus subscribers have clearly been thankful for the existence of The Mandalorian, now that the series is finished for the time being, there's a sizable portion of those who are set to cancel their subscriptions. Whether the numerous tweets are solid proof that people will actually go through with dropping Disney Plus remains to be seen. But as things currently stand, it does appear that a growing number of people don't see much else on the service that makes it worth keeping. And then you get a couple ideas here. Now, I get that, but I think a lot of this is also kind of a joke. We have Mercutio here saying, time to cancel Disney Plus, Mando's over. Ezra here says, about to watch the Mandalorian finale and then cancel Disney Plus, wish me luck. Ryan Otley says, why are you canceling it? Mandalorian is over. This is the way. Let's see here. Scott here says, I canceled about a week after I signed up. I realized the only thing I wanted to watch in it was Mandalorian. There's nothing else on there, so I'm just going to fire up Disney Plus to watch. And I get that, but I have kids. For adults, there's some stuff that's there, right? There's some stuff. There's not a lot. But for kids, man, kids are loving the hell out of this because kids get to dive into like everything, right? Like we've been showing my daughters like 101 Dalmatians, and we've been showing them like Robin Hood and Sleeping Beauty and Alice in Wonderland and Snow White. And, you know, I mean, my daughter's 2 and I have a 4.5-month-old. They have literally zero idea what's going on. But it's kind of cool to sit down with them and rewatch the classics. I love old school Disney animation. Still a little bit bummed at The Princess and the Frog. No, is it on there? I don't know if it's on there or not. Anyway, now Carly here says, watching everyone cancel Disney Plus because of The Mandalorian being over. I don't think it's as many as you might think, because that's only like a few tweets. That's it, really, right? That's it. That's all it is. But it runs an article here. People are canceling. It's like makes it seem like there's so many people that are canceling, so many people that are crazy over that. Now, There's potentially a reason for this too, and there was an article that came up today that says Marvel's WandaVision moves from 2021 to 2020 on Disney Plus, and I hypothesized in my video on this that they might be doing it because it's going to be coming out around the time of the 1 year renewal subscription service, I think for like $70, and they also want to make sure the back end of the year is loaded with Marvel content to not only prop up the Eternals, but to make sure that people do renew for another year. But there's also this one here that says Disney Plus could reach 60 to 90 million subscribers earlier than expected. And so like right now, we don't know how many subs Disney Plus has. We know in the first like day, they signed up 10 million people. And I think it was like 20 million in the first week or something. Like a lot of people have it, and a lot of people were watching Mandalorian. It was for a brief period of time the most watched show in the world, that was overtaken by the popularity of The Witcher, which, look, as a quick side note on that thing here, The Witcher is awesome, but like everyone already breezed through it and now no one's talking about it. Whereas Mandalorian had nearly 2 months of, or at least a month and a half of almost nonstop chatter that was hyping it up week after week after week. The Disney model of releasing it week to week works, whereas the Netflix, kind of pump and dump binge culture version of it, I think, is actually more detrimental, but it keeps people subscribed because Netflix is always dumping out content. Disney's taking his time in the beginning. The service has only been around for less than 2 months, so I think there's something there to take into account. That being said, I don't believe this is anything to get kind of freaked out over. I've seen some videos that were coming out that were trying to say, oh my God, oh no, people are canceling Disney Plus over this. Oh my God, no, it's over, it's over, it's over. Ah, ah. It's not a big deal. Couple people were always going to go. People come and go all the time, right? That's how it is. That's how these services work. But Disney Plus was designed for the long term. Disney Plus was designed for families, right? You can put it on any device. It's meant to keep kids entertained on car trips or at the doctor's office. It's meant to give people access to their childhood in a 4K 5.1 Dolby Digital surround sound feed, which is still insane to me. I'm not worried about Disney Plus crashing and burning. There's quite frankly no way that it would. It might lull a little bit in the first year while they're building up the content, and they're going to look to see at what content people are watching. What we don't know is how many people are watching High School, the musical, or how many people are watching Encore, or how many people watched Noelle. I actually did sit down and watch Noelle, and it wasn't a terrible movie. I thought it was kind of cute. Togo just dropped on there, which I hear is really good, and I hear no one talking about it because Disney Plus and Netflix run into the same problem. When it comes to marketing their content, it's either all on one thing. So in the case of Disney Plus, it was Mandalorian. In the case of Netflix, it's either The Witcher or Stranger Things. And then they kind of leave so much other stuff to the wayside, and they don't work with, I don't want to say this because I come across like such a jerk, but they don't work with influencers. Like, I'm not up my head about this, like up my ass about it. Like, I think they need to work with people to cross promote this, that work in the digital space, that have the audiences that want to find that kind of content, and they don't do it. They just rely on word of mouth and just dumping it out there and hoping for the best. And they get some wins and they get some losses. But The Mandalorian was an absolute 100% win for Disney. There's no question about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. And a lot of people really want more, and they have to wait until next November to get it. But we know that it's coming. We know that it's coming. And I'm wondering if the pressure from this, if this is to be true, I'll entertain that notion. If people are unsubscribing en masse and Disney's worried, will we see a rushed season 2 of Mandalorian in order to get people in to watch it? Will they give us more content because they're afraid of losing us? And that could be a thing as well. Like I said, this is how I kind of view WandaVision being bumped up early. It seems either they're trying to get out of the way of the content Marvel's got planned for Disney Plus in 2021, which would be a lot of different shows and everything else. Who knows? But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, what do you think about this? What do you think is a cause of people unsubscribing, those 4 accounts unsubscribing? Are you subscribed still? Do you plan on staying subscribed? I'm curious to know your thoughts on this one. Please let me know down in the comments below. If you guys haven't already, please thumbs up the video. Be sure to subscribe, click on that bell, and I mean, beat it like that bike trooper beat the crap out of Baby Yoda, but in a loving way, in a consensual 50 Shades of Grey BDSM sort of way. Good stuff. And if you guys want to join the Discord, link is in the video description. An ad will run here in a second, and it would really help out patreon.com/Matt Jarbo. Keep the channel lights on. I got 3 of them that I got to keep going. So I'll talk to you all later. Have yourself a great day. Happy New Year and peace out. Hey, thank you very much for watching the video. If you want to keep the conversation going, and if you made it this far, you clearly do, come on in and join the Discord. Link is in the video description. Can't wait to see you there. Have yourself a great day and peace out.